Yo, what is up, guys? This is your boy Classy. Today I'm going to talk to you about tactics, how to build a tactic based on your team's strength. One of the biggest mistakes people make in Football Manager is literally downloading a tactic before they even know what kind of squad they have. So today I'm going to go pick a team that I've never managed before, like Energie Cottbus in the third league of Germany, and then we're going to build a tactic that's based on my team's strength. Sometimes, even if you don't download a tactic, sometimes you want to create a tactic that you believe in with good philosophy, which there's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes your philosophy and your tactic does not fit the strength of the team. So today, we're going to do this from scratch and we're going to build a tactic based on the team's strength. First thing I do, let's not waste too much time here. I go to match day, I go to clean slate, and I just go. It's easier to just go 4-3-3 and then just kind of like change it from there, right? Because then on the in position, out of position, they're in the same spot, right? So what I like to do, and it's basically I'm gonna go fast while I'm doing this, so you can kind of understand what I'm doing. I basically like to unpick everything and then just go step by step. Goalkeepers. I have three goalkeepers. You can go like this and you kind of see the strength. Right, you have goalkeepers. Mariusz Funk is the best goalkeeper that we have. So let's see. He's the best goalkeeper. I'm sure you can always do this, right? And this best XI, but sometimes the XI they give you is not really the best XI. So I like to go like this. So not this one. So Mariusz Funk, his name is, right? So he's a goalkeeper. His first touch is not really good. In terms of passing, is not really that good. In terms of throwing, is not that good. How he's doing with his feet. So he cannot really be a ball playing goalkeeper because he has no really good throwing or kicking with the ball. He is a goalkeeper, obviously. I don't think he's that bad to be a non-nonsense goalkeeper. So he can just be a goalkeeper that you can trust with your feet, but not too much. So already we're gonna put this guy over there, and he's going to be a goalkeeper. Of course, we might change the shape of this, but as for now, we have a goalkeeper set on the goalkeeper instruction, and I'm okay with that. Let's move over to the next part, and we're going to look at our defenders. Actually, no, defenders. Okay. So now we have positions. We can go right and left, right? You can always go like this. So we have right back. Who's our right back? I like to click like this. Looks like Simon Straudi is the best wing back that we have. So let's see. Where is he? Simon Straudi. Where is he? This guy, right? He can play multiple positions. Let's put him right here, for example. So he can be a wing back. I'm going to keep him as a wing back. He's pretty fast for this league. He has a lot of work rate, which is 16. Positioning is good. He's not really dribbling as much, and his crossing is really, really bad going forward. I would not rely on this guy to go forward as much. So what I would do for this guy is I'm going to keep him as a fullback, and I'm also going to tell him, for example, to kind of like stay narrow, not to go too far wide, because if he gets stuck wide, he can't really dribble his way out. But if he plays closer to his team, you can actually play short passes and kind of keep the ball safe. So I'm going to tell him to play short passes. I'm also going to tell him to take fewer risks. Okay. And then naturally, if I'm telling this guy to be narrow, I want to have this guy go wide, but it just depends on the setup and the players that we have. So right now, this is the best right back. Let's look at the left back. Let's click this guy, for example, and let's see which one is the best left back. He's the best left back. So let's go back to him. He is not that fast. His crossing is actually pretty good. He has good work rate, so he can go up and down the field pretty good. Teamwork is good. Technique is good. Passing is good. I can rely on this guy to cross the ball. So I'm going to tell this guy, for example, we're going to play with him. He's the best left back that we have, and I'm going to make him, for example, a wing back. And I'm going to tell him to basically stay wide. I'm also going to tell him to cross from the byline. Okay. And then I'm also going to tell him nothing for now, See his behavior. If he gets into position and he shoots a lot, you can tell him to shoot less often. But if I tell him to stay wide and go from the byline, he's rarely going to get in. Depends on the setup with the wingers, right? So then we have center backs. Which ones are best center backs? Let's go like this. We're trying to do it fast, right? We have Pelivan and King Manu. Some of these names are actually ridiculous. This guy is actually can be defensive midfielder and a overlapping center back. His technique is really bad. His dribbling is bad. Honestly, if I had money, I would sell him. I don't really know the situation in the team and the market, so I'm not really gonna go for it. But in terms of like right back, he's not that fast and he has bad dribbling, so you can't really rely on him to be an overlapping center back like he wants to be. I would actually call this guy a non-nonsense center back because he doesn't really have good dribbling. And if you look at what non-nonsense center back needs, he doesn't really need dribbling. What does an overlapping center back needs? Crossing, dribbling, technique. He doesn't have this. So he thinks he can do that, but he can't. I don't know what they told you. You can't. So if I'm playing with you and you're the best defender that we have, we're in a really, really bad position. And I'm going to put you as a non-nonsense center back. I'm actually going to put you. Let's see if the other center back is left-footed. Which one is the other center back there? King Manu, right? He's injured right now, so we can't really play with him. So which one is the next one that's the best one that we have? We have actually he's not even the best center back. These ones are because the other guy was okay. So this Novich guy and Grant, Novich and Grant. Who are they? Where are they at? Let me see. Novich and oh, he's injured. Okay. And Grant, where is Grant? This guy, right? He's a right-footed actually. This one is good. He's dribbling. He has good pace. He can cover. His tackling is actually amazing for the league. He's actually a glitch. This guy is a glitch for this league. He's actually a super good player for this league. He looks like jumping reach 16, 6'4", aggression 14, anticipation. He's a beast. I call him Karma. If you know this song, let me know in the comments. Okay, so I'm gonna play with this fool, and I'll play him right here as well, right? So I'm gonna tell this guy to be. Let's make it balanced. This is what I would do. I would change these two players because this guy on the left is taking more chances, right? So he's going up, taking more chances. This guy's gonna be more safe. This guy's gonna stay more safely, and this guy's gonna be playing with the ball more as a ball playing defender. And I'm also gonna tell him to stay wide to like widen the field a little bit. So we're gonna go like this. Of course, we're not gonna go too far into doing like stay wider, tackle harder, stuff like this. It's mainly like the shape and how we position our players based on their strength is the most important part. Now we're gonna go for defensive midfielders, right? We're keeping going with this. I don't want this video to be too long, but I just want you guys to kind of get the idea. So who's our best defensive midfielder? Let's click this guy real quick and see which one is the best defensive midfielder. It's actually him. Jonas Hoffman, actually know him, and Chigerchi. So two Chigerchis. We have two Chigerchi. Tolga Chigerchi. And then where's the other Chigerchi? Wait, do I have two Tolga Chigerchi? Wait, didn't I see the same last name, or maybe I'm stupid? What? What? Oh, it's Tolga and Tolka? What the fuck, bro? Tolga and Tolka. Where is Tolka? Oh, he's right. Wait, am I dumb? Where's the other guy? Yo, I'm literally, bro, I swear I thought I saw a different name. Anyway, he's our defensive midfielder. He can be a wide central midfielder, so he's more attacking. Teamwork 16, work rate 16. You're a box to box midfielder, but you can also be actually a Mezala, which is, by the way, this is the Mezala nowadays in this year. You can be crossing the ball, so I might actually make you a Mezala, and I'll put you right here as a Mezala, as a, where is it? Wide, right. I'm not gonna go too far into the instructions, but this is where I want this guy to be. Let's see which one is the best. I keep clicking this, like, which one is our best central midfielder for now? Let's click this guy. Oh, this is Tolkai. Okay, Tolkai is actually attacking midfielder. So 17 flair, 16 passing technique. I'm going to make you an advanced playmaker. And what I'm going to tell him specifically because of his abilities is already taking more risk, but I'm actually going to tell him to play more direct passes, long balls to try to catch people off guard. Really, really good. I'm also going to tell him to make less forward runs. I don't want you to run forward too much. I want you to just stay in the middle as much as you can. Let other people make the runs because you're going to be playing direct to find them on the run. I don't need you to run. This guy is going to be running wild, so running wild and running wide. What about this guy? Do we have who's our like the best defensive midfielder? Let's go back real quick. Pelivan, Manu, Chigerchi, Grant, Hoffman. Where is Jonas Hoffman? Wasn't he playing for like a good team in the first division? He's like old. I can play him as a playmaker. I think deep line playmaker. He's left-footed. So I would play with this guy as deep line playmaker. I know we have two playmakers, so we might actually just keep him as a defensive midfielder. Can we do that? How is his defense? 11, 12, and 12, which is not bad for this league. Good concentration, good composure. Already we have a good back line. And then let's go for the wingers, right? So I keep doing this, bro. I'm so dumb. Like, okay, it's attacking midfielder. Look at his butler. He can come clean my house. Oh, that's not what I didn't know he's gonna look like this. Okay, sorry. I just went off of the name. My bad, y'all. Butler and Biancadi. Okay, so these two fools. This guy is right-footed, 14 pace, 14 acceleration, composure 12. His shooting is not good. He can be, if he's a winger with good crossing, I wouldn't put him on the left. I'm actually going to put him on the right, which actually fits really, really, really well with the synergy that we have here. Remember, we told this guy to stay more narrow, right? And take fewer risks and be closer to this guy so you can play short passes between them. This guy is going to stay wide. He's going to be told to cross from the byline, cross actually maybe like to the far post, and then stay wider and also go wide with the ball. I think it's a good idea, right? And then what about the other side? Do we have any other? Which one is our second best left wing there? Attack midfielder left. We have Biancardi and Engelhardt. That's him and Engelhardt. He's actually a striker. Where is Biancardi, for example? Where is Defu? Biancardi, he doesn't have a picture. Ooh, natural fitness is actually high. Really, really good. He has pretty good shooting. Wide forward. I actually want this guy to be an inside forward who stays narrow because this guy's staying wide. So I'm going to put you as an inside forward. I'm also going to tell you to stay narrow. I want you to shoot less often. And I want you to pass it shorter as well. And I want you to dribble more. How's his dribbling? I never really checked. Is it like 11 or 12 at least? 13, 12 technique. Really good. 13 flair, 11 off the ball. He can be a really good inside forward. So already we have a pretty good team. In terms of our strikers, which one is our best striker and what kind of striker is he? Thiele. Okay, I know him. He's an old guy. He's been playing a lot. So Engelhardt and Thiele. So with this guy, he's kind of he's pretty good actually. Like 14 pace, 15 acceleration. His composure is really bad. His concentration is actually awful. Flair is bad. 14 finishing. He can be a pretty good channel forward if you tell him to shoot less often, to like not take too many chances, because his off the ball movement is actually really good. So he can really run into the empty spaces and actually do a good job. I believe in that. But we also have this fool, right? Engelhardt. This guy is actually a beast. 17 determination, 17 bravery, aggression, target forward, right? Left footed, 18 work rate, teamwork. I actually think this guy can be a really good deep line forward. I think he doesn't really have good passing, but you can tell him to watch. That's what I would do with this guy. I would change between him as a target forward and a deep line. I actually really think it's gonna work well as a deep line forward if I tell him to short passing and take fewer chances, and then maybe like shoot less often. He's gonna play with his back to ball. He's gonna hold the ball a lot more. And there you have it. So in terms of like positioning, this is what we're gonna do in a position and out of position. This guy I want him to stay up to as well. Central outlet. This guy is going to be tracking. This guy is also going to be tracking, for example, to help us with the defense. How's the fitness for this guy? Work rate 16 and work rate 14. So we're going to tell this guy to be a pressing midfielder. Okay, pressing midfielder. And then this guy is also pressing midfielder. This one can be a screening, right? A drop in. Actually, let's do screening. This guy can be an holding fullback. This guy can just be a regular fullback. And then depends on how high we're going to go with the defensive line, we can make these two players as covering center backs. I don't want them to push too far up because these guys are pushing too far up and one long ball can just like cancer us. Excuse my language. But so covering center backs, because I am going to go for a high line. But we're not gonna go dwell too much about this team instructions. This is like how I would play it. I would play with short passing, short tempo, work the ball into the box. Don't dribble too much, don't take too many shots, build up from the back basically, and then out of position, I'm probably gonna do either mid block with a high line. I'm also gonna do maybe like as the team plays better, we're gonna go with like higher press, see how we're doing, because we have really good work rate on all of our team. I'm also gonna go for like positive, and if the game we're playing against a worse team, we actually can go with attacking. But this is how Yo Boy Classy, me, build a team based on the team's strength. Sure, I have a different philosophy. Sure, I want to do something else. But sometimes my tactics demand a lot of stuff from the players, and they're not really ready for this, and they can't really do it. So, this has been 15 minutes of how to build tactics in Football Manager 2026 based on your team's strength. Thank you.